Ever looked at your plate and thought, wait, could this green thing be hurting me? Sounds strange, right? But in 2024, the European Journal of Nutrition shared something shocking. Over 80% of adults over 60 eat one common vegetable that may raise blood pressure by up to 25%. And it's not just about numbers. It's your heart, your memory, your balance, even your independence, all at risk within just a few years, if no changes are made. Most people think all vegetables are safe. But after 60, your body reacts differently. Digestion slows, absorption weakens, and certain foods, even healthy ones, can quietly cause inflammation, circulation issues, and mental fog, especially when they're canned, or fried, or packed with hidden salt. Today, we'll go through 5 vegetables that support brain and heart health, and 5 you may want to avoid. If healthy aging is your goal, you might be shocked. One of the worst offenders? It looks fresh. It feels harmless, but it may be speeding up aging from the inside out. Here's a clue. If it's white, starchy, and often fried, you'll want to hear the full story. Stick around, because the last veggie on this list is in almost every senior kitchen, and removing it could help protect your memory for years to come. Let's dive in. Let's begin with 5 vegetables that nourish you from the inside out. Each one supports a part of your body that matters most after 60. Your heart, brain, digestion, and energy. Ready for the countdown? Number 5. Swiss chard, the unsung mineral hero. It looks humble on the outside, but inside each leaf, a quiet reservoir of strength. Swiss chard is rich in magnesium and potassium. Together, they help regulate blood pressure, calm muscle cramps, and support steady, natural heart rhythms. After 60, many adults experience subtle shifts: tight calves at night, heavy legs after a walk, or sudden dips in energy. Often, it's a simple mineral imbalance. A 2024 study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tracked seniors who added 1 cup of cooked leafy greens daily. Within 8 weeks, they reported improved sleep, fewer cramps, and better walking endurance. Want the full benefit? Steam Swiss chard gently 5 to 7 minutes, then drizzle with olive oil and a squeeze of lemon. It boosts absorption and keeps its mineral profile intact. Prefer it raw? Slice it into thin ribbons and toss with apple cider vinegar and fresh pear. The sweet-acid balance makes it easy on digestion and the palate. It's not flashy, but for aging muscles and hearts, Swiss chard quietly restores what time may take. And next, something deep purple with memory-boosting power. Number 4. Red cabbage, the brain's bold ally. It crunches. It colors your plate. But what it really feeds is your focus. Red cabbage holds powerful plant pigments called anthocyanins, the same ones found in blueberries. They travel past your gut, past your blood, and land in your brain. There, they protect. They calm microinflammation, and they keep blood flowing smoothly to your memory centers. In 2024, researchers writing in the Journal of Gerontology followed adults over 65 who ate red or purple vegetables 3 times a week. They had stronger recall, better attention, and fewer foggy mornings. It's not just about thinking clearly. Anthocyanins also support emotional steadiness, so your mood stays brighter, even on slow days. Want to bring it to life in your kitchen? Shred red cabbage into a salad with apple slices and a handful of walnuts. Or steam it briefly with garlic and vinegar just 5 minutes. It keeps its color, its crunch, and its healing touch. Need a softer option? Try lightly pickling it. The acidity helps your gut, too. And when paired with healthy fats like avocado or olive oil, its brain-boosting benefits become even stronger. Red cabbage doesn't shout, but with every bite, it quietly helps you stay sharp, inside your mind and beyond. And coming up, a tiny leaf with surprisingly deep power. Number 3. Watercress Tiny Leaf. Deep healing. It hides in the corner of your grocery shelf. Delicate, peppery, almost forgettable. But don't let its size fool you. Watercress carries power quiet, deep, and steady. Inside each leaf is vitamin K. Not just for bones, but for keeping calcium where it belongs, in your skeleton, not your arteries. It also holds lutein and beta-carotene, natural antioxidants that soothe the lining of your gut, ease inflammation, and gently brighten your skin from within. But here's what makes it special for older adults. In 2025, the European Journal of Nutrition followed seniors who ate 1 cup of watercress daily. Within 8 weeks, they had improved digestion, fewer nighttime wake-ups, and surprisingly less joint stiffness. Why? Because watercress supports circulation. It helps your blood move freely through small vessels, the ones in your knees, your hands, your brain. It feeds your tissues without stirring inflammation. How to enjoy it? Toss it into a salad just before serving. Add it to sandwiches for a fresh, peppery bite. Or blend into a smoothie with banana and almond milk for a calming bedtime tonic. Older cooks in the Highlands of Scotland still make watercress broth, a warm mix of greens, leeks, and a touch of barley. It's easy on the stomach, gentle on the joints, and rich in quiet comfort. Watercress isn't loud, but it clears the way for breath, for rest, for balance. Next, a vegetable that's bright orange and quietly energizing. Number 2. Carrots' bright roots. Steady energy. They snap between your teeth. Sweet, crisp, familiar. But carrots do more than please your palate. They quietly charge your energy from the inside out. Each bite is packed with beta-carotene, a powerful pigment your body turns into vitamin A. Yes, it supports vision, but that's just the beginning. Vitamin A strengthens the lining of your respiratory tract. It keeps your immune cells alert, and it helps protect the skin, your body's first barrier against illness and irritation. But here's the lesser-known truth. Beta-carotene also acts as a cellular shield. It reduces oxidative stress, the silent friction that builds up inside your cells as you age, breathe, and live. In 2024, a study in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging tracked seniors who ate 1 medium carrot each day. After 3 months, they reported fewer fatigue episodes, sharper thinking in the afternoon, and more consistent moods, especially during gloomy weather. Carrots are also rich in soluble fiber. This supports digestion gently, reducing bloating, stabilizing blood sugar, and helping you feel full without heaviness. Want simple ways to add them in? Try raw carrot sticks between meals with a spoon of hummus. Steam them gently, then toss with olive oil and a sprinkle of cumin. Roast with rosemary for a caramelized side that supports both your gut and your brain. For a refreshing start, blend carrot with ginger and green apple, a morning drink that wakes your senses without caffeine. And if your jaw feels tired, grate them into oatmeal or lentil stew. Soft, soothing, and still powerful. Carrots don't shout, but they give you energy that lasts without crashes, without noise, just bright, steady fuel for the life you still love living. And up next, a root so red, so earthy, it sends oxygen straight to your muscles. Number 1. Beets oxygen for body and brain. They stain your fingers deep red. They taste of earth and rain. But beneath that humble skin, beets hold something precious nitric power. Inside each slice is a natural compound called nitrate. Once inside your body, it turns into nitric oxide, a molecule that opens up blood vessels, allowing more oxygen to flow to your muscles, your heart, and your brain. Why does that matter after 60? Because as we age, circulation slows. Our walks feel heavier, our thoughts feel foggier, and our stamina, even for simple tasks, starts to wane. But in 2023, the Journal of Gerontology published a study tracking seniors who ate beets twice a week, just half a cup. After 4 weeks, they showed 15% more physical endurance and improved performance on memory tests, especially in the late afternoon, when energy tends to drop. Beets also feed your gut. Their natural fibers act like gentle scrubbing brushes, clearing waste, easing bloating, and supporting regular digestion. Want a way to enjoy them that protects all this goodness? Roast whole beets in foil until tender. Slice and toss with lemon and olive oil. Or blend into a smoothie with orange and mint. Cool, calming, oxygen-rich. Prefer them raw? Grate into salads with a sprinkle of sunflower seeds. Or try quick pickling in apple cider vinegar. The acid helps preserve their color and enhances your body's nitrate absorption. Here's one more tip. Eat them alongside foods rich in vitamin C, like citrus or strawberries. It helps your body unlock the full nitric boost. Beets don't just support your body. They send strength exactly where you need it. To your legs, your lungs, and your thoughts. So, next time your day feels heavy, reach for the root that lifts from within. No caffeine, no crash. Just a quiet rise in the right direction. Now that we've covered the vegetables that lift you up, let's gently turn to the ones that may quietly hold you back. They're common. They seem harmless. But for aging bodies, a few of them can slowly chip away at your balance, energy, or clarity without you even realizing it. Now that we've covered the vegetables that lift you up, let's gently turn to the ones that may quietly hold you back. They're common. They seem harmless. But for aging bodies, a few of them can slowly chip away at your balance, energy, or clarity without you even realizing it. Let's begin with one that feels like home. Mashed, baked, or fried, it's everywhere. Number 5. White potatoes, the comfort that spikes. They feel safe. A warm side dish. A familiar base. But inside that comfort hides a rush. White potatoes have a high glycemic index. That means they flood your bloodstream with sugar fast. After 60, your body's insulin response slows down. So instead of a smooth curve, your blood sugar rises sharply, then crashes. The result? More fatigue, more cravings, and more stress on your blood vessels. In 2024, the Journal of Gerontology studied seniors who ate high glycemic foods 4 times a week. They had poorer circulation in the legs, slower wound healing, and twice the rate of balance issues compared to those who chose lower glycemic options. That's not just about blood sugar. It's about stability. It's about safety. You don't have to give up potatoes, but shift your approach. Swap in sweet potatoes. They offer more fiber, fewer spikes, and antioxidants that protect blood vessels. Try baking them whole with a drizzle of olive oil. Or mash them with garlic and lemon instead of salt and butter. And if you do enjoy white potatoes, make them a treat, not a habit. Because every forkful can either nourish or quietly drain you. And next, a canned classic with a salty secret. Let's begin with one that feels like home. Mashed, baked, or fried, it's everywhere. Number 4. Canned green beans, the salty trap in disguise. After the comfort of potatoes, you might reach for something green, something that feels safe, like canned green beans. They're quick, they're familiar. But what's inside the can tells a different story. Most canned green beans are packed in salty brine, not the good kind of salt your body needs, but excess sodium that makes your body hold on to water. That extra fluid? It puts quiet pressure on your heart. Your blood pressure creeps up, and your legs may start to feel heavier, swollen. For seniors already on blood pressure meds, this hidden salt can quietly undo their effect. In 2024, the European Journal of Nutrition tracked older adults who ate high-sodium canned veggies several times a week. They saw a 25% rise in long-term hypertension risk. But sodium isn't the only concern. Some cans are lined with BPA, a compound linked to hormonal disruption and low-grade inflammation, especially in the brain and heart. So what's the fix? Fresh or frozen green beans. Steam them gently with olive oil and garlic, or toss them with lemon and crushed almonds for a clean, vibrant side. Still using canned? Rinse them well under cold water for 30 seconds. It removes up to 40% of the salt. It's a small shift, but one that helps your heart breathe easier and your blood flow smoother. And next, a silky vegetable with a hidden chemical some bodies can't handle well. Number 3, eggplant soft texture, but a rough impact. It looks rich, deep purple velvety skin, and when roasted, it melts in your mouth. But beneath the softness hides something less kind. Eggplant is part of the nightshade family, and inside, a natural compound called solanine. Solanine is a defense mechanism for the plant, but in your body, especially after 60, it may act more like a spark that fuels low-grade inflammation. Not loud, not dramatic, but enough to tighten your knees, to make your hands feel stiff when you wake, to turn simple walks into slow ones. In 2023, a review in Nutrition Reviews looked at older adults with joint pain and muscle aches. Those who regularly ate nightshades, including eggplant, had more inflammatory markers and reported less comfort during daily movement. And here's the thing. Eggplant doesn't offer the same anti-inflammatory benefits that other vegetables do. So if it stirs pain, there's little to balance it out. Does that mean you need to give it up? Not necessarily, but it does mean pay attention. If you love eggplant, try this. Peel it. Cook it thoroughly, roasting or baking until soft. Solanine levels drop with heat. But if you still feel sore afterward, it might be time to switch. Zucchini, pumpkin, steamed squash. They offer that same cozy softness without the discomfort hiding beneath. Because every vegetable should feel like support, not something that slows you down. Coming up next, a veggie you thought was harmless, but when overcooked, it loses more than just texture. Number 2, overcooked broccoli. When good turns, gently harmful. It's supposed to be a hero, and in many ways, it is. Broccoli holds sulforaphane, vitamin C, and natural enzymes that fight inflammation, support digestion, and strengthen the immune system. But here's what changes the story. The way it's cooked. Boil it too long, microwave it until soft and gray, and you lose the very nutrients you came for. A 2021 report in Nutrients revealed this clearly. Steaming broccoli for just 2 to 3 minutes preserves most of its antioxidants, but push past 5 minutes, up to 60% of those protective compounds disappear. That means fewer defenses against joint pain, less support for digestion, and weaker help for a tired immune system. Even worse, the fiber structure changes. Instead of easing your gut, it may actually cause bloating or discomfort, especially if your digestion is already slower with age. So what's the fix? Steam gently 2 to 3 minutes max. Let it stay green with just a bit of bite. Or lightly stir-fry with garlic and olive oil. This not only preserves the nutrients, it also helps your body absorb them better. No mush, no soggy bites, just vibrant broccoli that still knows how to help. It's a small shift, but for your joints, your belly, and your strength, it makes a big difference. And next, a vegetable that seems fresh and harmless, but hides something that can quietly stir up your nerves. Number 1, green bell peppers crisp, but not always kind. They're bright, they're crunchy, and they show up in everything from salads to stir-fries. But for aging digestion, green bell peppers might be more irritating than helpful. Inside their shiny skin are lectins, natural plant compounds that can irritate the lining of your gut. In younger bodies, they often pass unnoticed. But as digestion slows with age, lectins can quietly trigger bloating, gas, or even discomfort after light meals. And it goes deeper. Lectins may interfere with nutrient absorption, especially magnesium and vitamin B12, two nutrients your nerves depend on. A 2024 study in Aging and Disease found this link clearly. Older adults with high lectin diets had lower B12 and magnesium levels and were more likely to report tingling, muscle weakness, or pins and needles in their hands and feet, not from injury, but from quiet nutrient depletion rooted in the gut. So what can you do? Cook them. Light sautéing or roasting breaks down lectins, making peppers gentler on your stomach and nerves. Still feel off after eating them? Try switching to red or yellow bell peppers. They're fully ripened, sweeter, and lower in lectins. Or swap them entirely for roasted carrots, steamed zucchini, or soft strips of pumpkin. They're just as colorful, but far more kind to your digestion. Because at this stage of life, even the smallest food can tip the scale towards strength or strain. Let's take a quiet breath and gather what we've uncovered. The vegetables you choose each day don't just fill your plate. They shape your energy, your memory, and how freely you move through life. Swiss chard, red cabbage. These humble foods carry more than color. They protect your heart. They feed your focus. And they quietly keep you on your feet. But others, like canned green beans or white potatoes, can drain that strength over time, raising inflammation, slowing your digestion, and leaving you with less than you deserve. My friend Mary felt that shift. At 74, she was tired, forgetful, and frustrated. Walking to her mailbox felt like a chore. But after adding real vegetables, colorful, fresh, and full of life, her energy returned. Her thinking cleared. She started gardening again. And more than anything, she felt like herself again. Her story isn't rare. It's a reminder. You don't need perfection, just one honest change. So tell me, what will you try this week? Will you swap canned for fresh? Add a new color to your plate? Leave a comment. Share your story. Let's grow together meal by meal. And if this helped, pass it on to someone you care about. One small nudge can change everything. Don't miss our next video, where we explore the foods that calm the body at night and help you wake up rested, clear, and strong. Because the road to healthy aging isn't paved with rules, but with quiet choices that honor your body. You're not alone. We're in this together. And the next step? It's right on your fork.